Hello, I'm going to do the daily energy reading, and this is a timeless reading, so this is for whenever you feel drawn to hear this message. Also, this may or may not resonate with you. If it does, take what does. If it does not, leave what does not. All right. We have the World, Five of Swords, Justice, Nine of Pentacles, the Tower, Six of Swords, Knight of Wands, Three of Swords, and for overall energy, we have the Wheel of Fortune. So for overall energy, we have Wheel of Fortune, which represents change, which represents things are changing, things are evolving, things are moving forward. It also could be that, you may be, working through things, that you're still working through things, but to not get hung up and feeling like you're stuck, that things are trying to evolve, things are trying to change. And what are those changes that you can make? What are those things that you can maybe see things differently? All right, for current energies, we have the World, we have the Five of Swords, we have the Justice, and the Nine of Pentacles. So I feel like that represents you. It's like taking in other people's suggestions and hearing what they have to say, but finding that balance to where it doesn't affect you and your actions, and that you need to take control of a situation, or you're trying to take control of a situation and not let other people affect you. Maybe there's people around you that are saying things or doing things that are making you frustrated, that are, you feel like maybe they're too involved, like they're trying to push their opinion onto you. Or maybe they're talking behind your back, or maybe you know that they're saying things about you, but you know what? You're like, I don't care. Like, I'm going to do my thing. I'm going to focus on me. I'm going to focus on my world. I'm going to focus on the things that make me happy, those things that are rewarding for me. And maybe that's, where this Wheel of Fortune is that it's coming in and that it's changing, and that you're seeing, hey, I don't need to let those other people affect me. I don't need to let those other people, their opinions, if they're talking about me, that's fine. I'm not going to let that bother me. And I'm going to keep on my path. For future energies, we have the Tower, the Six of Swords, the Knight of Wands, and the Three of Swords. And I love that because I feel like it's that forward movement. It's that progression. And it also, I feel, goes back to the wheel where it is that change. It is that not letting the situation take control of you, but you taking control of that situation. There may be something that you have to rebuild. The Tower is something that was built on a false foundation, but it's tearing that down, and the sun is coming through, and it's like starting new, starting fresh, letting the positive come through, building something on a stronger foundation. We also have the Six of Swords, which represents calmer waters, being in calmer waters, moving forward, rebuilding the Tower, and then moving forward. And that momentum is gaining. That momentum is gaining because you're realizing, okay, I'm in a good place. I'm in the right place. Now, this all is sort of heading towards the Three of Swords, which can represent, heartbreak and disappointment and feeling stabbed in the back, stabbed in the heart, that disconnect. But I also feel like it's seeing this Three of Swords for what it really is, and not getting stuck in that energy, but being able to release that and to let that go. Because I feel these flames, for some reason, are really sticking out for me. It's like, I feel like it's letting that hurt from that disappear, letting that go, letting that, just not giving it power, but letting it go and to dissolve into dust. That's kind of the picture that I was seeing. And maybe that's something that it could also be that it's something that you have to face. It's something that you have to deal with, having this, I feel like this energy is moving towards this, and it's like having coming face to face with something that maybe hurt you, something that let you down, something that is bothering you, and kind of seeing it for what it really is, and tearing it down, taking it apart, but then rebuilding yourself from it, learning from the situation and growing from the situation. And this could have to do with that too. But I feel you becoming stronger. All right, cards are kind of falling out. All right, we have the Six of Pentacles, which is sharing and putting things in your column to balance things out. That's what I feel like, evening things out, balancing things out, because I feel like between this card and that card, it's definitely about balancing. And then we have the two sides that are coming together towards the Sun card, okay? Oh, look at that. The Justice card, again, balancing out, okay? If things are falling in your favor, it can also represent things are falling in your favor because you're realizing things, you're seeing things, you're deciding what you want and what you don't want, okay? We have the Magician, taking things, taking control, realizing that you need to take control of this situation, like I said in the beginning, and don't let the situation take control. What are those things that you need to do that feels like it's directed towards you, that things are happening in your favor, that things are falling in your favor? You know, just visualizing those things happen and seeing yourself being victorious and seeing yourself walking away from situations that are negative and seeing yourself, that's what I was saying, is kind of visualizing this heart that's just disintegrating into dust and not letting it affect you, and visualizing and letting that go. The Magician is powerful. He's got his hands out. He's like, I'm going to take the situation into my own hands. I'm going to take control of this situation, and then I'm going to move forward positively and reap those rewards of this actions of me taking control of a situation. You looking at things from a different perspective and you seeing that, okay, I'm not going to let the situation take control of me. I'm going to take control of the situation. We have the Six of Cups, which is feeling happy, feeling light. Does this Tower have to do with a long-term relationship? Does it have to do with things that happened in your past, in your childhood? Does it have to do with those type of things? Are there things that you need to let go of? You know, are there things from your childhood or a long-term relationship that you were holding on to that you have to let go? And that's what you see disintegrating. That's what you see yourself moving away from. Page of Cups is feeling emotionally fulfilled, feeling happy, feeling lighter, feeling better. That's what I was saying, is with the Towers, you tearing something down, but you're building it stronger on a stronger foundation. We have the Six of Wands, which is perfect, okay? That success and victory and rising above and feeling like you have this situation under control, okay? Feeling like, all right, I'm going to take control of this situation. I'm going to see this Three of Swords dissolving into dust. I'm going to see this situation dissolving. I'm going to see that letting that go. I'm going to see that no longer being a part of my life. So that way it's not holding me back from those things that I want to do, okay? It's also about Nine of Swords. I feel like Nine of Swords is connected to the Three of Swords because I feel like that's what you're worrying about. That's what you're seeing. That's affecting you. It's stressing you. It's holding you back. Whatever this Three of Swords represents for you. And that's something that you have to let go of, and not seeing it as a stressor and something that's holding you back, but seeing it as something that's helped you to learn and grow from and to become stronger from. Nine of Swords can be worrying about things that we don't have control over, worrying about things that, we can't control, and that really worrying about those things is only hurting us, okay? Having this on your mind, worrying about these things, having this Three of Swords on your mind is only hurting you and it's holding you back. And I feel like it's coming to that realization that, yeah, look at that perfect Ace of Swords. coming to that realization that, yeah, that's what's holding me back. Almost seeing the light and realizing, yeah, like this Three of Swords is holding me back. This is stopping me. This is affecting me in a negative way. But am I doing it to myself? You know, do I keep thinking about it? Do I keep staying in this energy? And maybe it's like about seeing yourself going into that energy, and then all of a sudden you're like, nope, I'm staying away from this. I'm focusing on this. I'm focusing on the Six of Wands. I'm not going to go to the Nine of Swords. I'm going to go to this Nine of Wands. I mean, the Six of Wands. And I'm going to, I can't remember, did I say Nine of Swords or Nine of Wands? That you're seeing yourself going in this Nine of Swords, Three of Swords energy, and you catch yourself and you say, no, I'm going to go into the Six of Wands energy. I'm going to focus on the positive. I'm going to go into the Ace of Swords energy. That's what I'm going to focus on. But catching yourself in those moments, and I feel like that's sort of a thing that you have to take control of and see of, and kind of train yourself that, okay, if I'm starting to go down that negative, let me catch myself and let me focus on something else. Because sometimes we like to put ourselves into that energy, but we don't even realize it. But I feel like here you're realizing, yeah, I don't want to go into that energy. I don't want to be in that Nine of Swords. I'm starting to go down that path, and that's not the path I want to go. Let me turn into another direction and focus on something that is positive, something that you taking control of your thoughts and where your focus is. And you have the power to do that. You can do that. You can go down this Nine of Swords path and this Three of Swords path and be in that energy, or you can realize that that's what you're doing and turn that around. It's up to you what it is that you want to do, or it's letting other people affect you. I feel like this Magician card is so important. This Magician and the Six of Wands. It's you taking hold of the Six of Wands, you taking control of the situation, okay? It's up to you. It's up to you. It's good to have those tools around you that can help you, whatever those tools are that help you to get in the Six of Wands energy and to see, okay, I'm having a weak moment, I'm having a Nine of Swords moment. What are those things that make me happy to turn my mind around? Okay, what do I need to do to not be in that energy? What helps me to pull out of that? What helps me to forget this? And having that as a tool to use when you're feeling that weakness, when you're feeling that energy coming on. All right, so let's get an animal oracle card. Squirrel spirit, believe in yourself. Exactly. Believing in yourself that you can take control of a situation. Believing in yourself that you can change that frame of mind, that you can change that negative thinking, that defeated thinking, that overwhelmed feeling to this success and victory. And it's those little victories, those little things when you're able to do it, even if it's just for, say, 5 minutes, and you're like, wow, I did it. You know, I'm not thinking about this Nine of Swords, this Three of Swords, this Five of Swords. I'm not thinking about that. I'm thinking about something else. I got away from that energy, you know, for 5 minutes, you know, an hour, 5 hours, 5 days, whatever that is. And believing in yourself that you can take control of this. Okay, believing in yourself. I feel like that's also the Eight of Swords, is believing in yourself that you can overcome this. And then with the eagle there, okay, the eagle represents victory. Having victory over this situation. But you have to believe in yourself. If you don't believe in yourself, then it's not going to happen. You have to believe in yourself that you're strong enough and you have the power. All right, thank you so much for watching. As always, stay positive, stay safe, and I will see you next time.